Hey everyone, it's Miss Sweeney. We are going to do the Salamander Room by Ann Mazer vocabulary lesson. So let's go ahead and look at the list of words. Boulder, multiply, sail, fern, hoot, roost. The first word, boulder, is a very large stone or rounded piece of rock. My sentence says, the climber learned how to get down from the boulder safely. So let's check out that video and see what happened.
Foot off a boulder from? Well, it helps to suss out the descent first, maybe. You can do this by taking the opportunity to walk around the boulder before you try the boulder prom that you've chosen to have a go at, and maybe even climb up to the top. And this will give the added benefit of checking out the finishing holds and maybe even giving them a quick brush as well to make sure you're topping out onto some clean rock. So to do this, you need to take up a toothbrush, maybe a chalk bag, and clean them while you're up there. So also getting down might be worthwhile facing the rock on slabbier descents, and maybe for short sort of jump offs onto some stacked boulder mats facing outwards so you can land on your feet.
So that was pretty cool to watch the climber safely get down from the boulder. Let's look at our next word. Multiply, to increase greatly in number or amount. Look at the picture right here. Baby Jack could multiply himself as part of his superpowers. So you see there's many of him. So he's multiplied himself. Our next word is sail, to move in a quick and smooth way. The boat was sailing through the water smoothly on the calm seas. So it's nice and quick and smooth. It's sailing. Okay. The boat was sailing through the water smoothly on the calm seas. Let's get to our next word. Fern, a type of plant that has large leaves and no flowers. As we wandered through the forest, we had to cut away at the large ferns blocking our way. So this is a picture of a fern and its natural habitat in like the forest or the woods, probably even in many places around the world it's located. All right, hoot. The loud, deep sound made by an owl. The owl was hooting as he claimed his territory. Let's listen to an owl hoot. So it's pretty amazing to hear the owls hoot. And they do that to claim their territory and let intruders know they're there. Roost, to rest or sleep somewhere. The chickens were roosting in the coop as they prepared to lay their eggs. Now, if you have chickens, I know some of you do, you probably have a chicken coop where they go and roost. They get their rest. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to listen to a reading of The Salamander Room by Ann Mazer. As the story's being read, if you hear one of your vocabulary words, you can act it out or you can do like a thumbs up because you heard it. Let's go ahead and get started reading.
The Room by Ann Mazer. Illustrated by Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher. Brian found a salamander in the woods. It was a little orange salamander that crawled through the dried leaves of the forest floor. The salamander was warm and cozy in the boy's hand.
"Come live with me," Brian said.
He took the salamander home. "Where will he sleep?" his mother asked.
"I will make him a salamander bed to sleep in. I will cover him with leaves that are fresh and green, and bring moss that looks like little stars to be a pillow for his head. I will bring crickets to sing him to sleep, and bullfrogs to tell him good night stories."
And when he wakes up, where will he play?
"I will carpet my room with shiny wet leaves and water them so he can slide around and play. I will bring tree stumps into my room so he can climb up the bark and sun himself on top. and I will bring boulders that he can creep over.
He will miss his friends in the forest.
I will bring salamander friends to play with him.
They will be hungry. How will you feed them?
I will bring insects to live in my room, and every day I will catch some and feed these salamanders. And I will make little pools of water on top of the boulders so they can drink whenever they are thirsty.
The insects will multiply, and soon there will be bugs and insects everywhere.
I will find birds to eat the extra bugs and insects, and the bullfrogs will eat them too.
Where will the birds and bullfrogs live?
I will bring trees for the birds to roost in, and make ponds for the frogs.
Birds need to fly.
We can lift off the ceiling. They will sail out in the sky, but they will come back to my room when it is time for dinner, because they will know that the biggest, juiciest insects are there.
But the trees, how will they grow?
The rain will come through the open roof, and the sun too. And vines will creep up the walls of my room, and ferns will grow under my bed. There will be big white mushrooms and moss like little stars growing around the tree stumps that the salamanders climb on.
And you? Where will you sleep?
I will sleep on a bed under the stars with the moon shining through the green leaves of the trees. Owls will hoot and crickets will sing, and next to me, on the boulder with its head resting on soft moss, the salamander will sleep.
All right, well, that completes our story, The Salamander Room, and our vocabulary lesson. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you get on Schoology to complete your assignments. Bye.